guys, so Pedra just got done discussing with you the immunizations for the 0 to 6 months. What I'm here to do is to move forward a little bit. I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of from the 6 months on to 6 years. My name is Amanda, and I will be the one that will be hosting will be teaching you about educating you further on the immunizations. Moving forward during the next class. I will be getting in touch with all of y'all and trying to find out a good time and date that works the best for majority of y'all. So we're going to be going into a lot more detail with each one of these immunizations in 4 months. But I just kind of wanted to get you prepared so that way you can go in and look at, you can take some notes on any of the new immunizations that we did, that Phaedra didn't cover. So if you have any questions for me in 4 months, then you kind of know what to ask, and you can be a little bit more familiar with the immunizations. And I just want to add, you can find this immunization recommended schedule on the CDC website, the Center for Disease Control. And okay, so here we go. The first one that we're going to be discussing is the hepatitis B vaccine, and Phaedra discussed with y'all, it's given at birth. It's also given anywhere between 1 and 2 months, and then you can get it again at 6 months, but you have more time with this one. You can give it at 6, 12, 15, or 18 months. So that you have a little bit more time with that one. So that one's good. The next one that we're going to be discussing is the DTaP, which I'll also discuss with Phaedra. She went over that with you, but it's the diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. And the HIB, which is the Haemophilus influenza B vaccination, and that was also discussed. I'm going to actually backtrack. I apologize. The DTaP is given between 15 and 18 months. So again, you have a little bit of time with some of these. It's not at 2 months, 4 months. You just have a little bit more of a window. Okay, so back to the Haemophilus influenza B. That is given anywhere between 12 months and 15 months. So you have 3 months there to get that done. Then you have the PCV, which is the pneumococcus. That is also same range as the HIB, so you can get that between 12 and 15 months. The IPV, which is the polio, that you have a bigger window. You have from 6 months to 18 months. So if for some reason can't get into the doctor over the 6th month, but it can be given anywhere between 16 and 18 months. We'll talk more about that in 4 months. The new one that's going to be incorporated, one of the new ones is the influenza. So I know there's a lot of talk about the flu vaccine, some of the adverse reactions that it can cause, like autism and so forth. So I really encourage you to go ahead and look into things like that ahead of time. And if you come across any kind of documentation that you feel is pretty concrete, please, please, please bring it in, because I would love to discuss this as a group, because a lot of y'all probably have the same type of questions and you might be a little bit shy to ask. So please, I really, really encourage people to look into some of these things so you can be a little bit more prepared. The MMR, this is another new one. Oh, the influenza, you get that yearly. So from 6 months on, they can have the influenza, or the flu vaccine. The MMR, that's another new one, measles, mumps, rubella. Y'all haven't discussed that, but again, we'll go over like the complications, adverse reactions, all those different kinds of things whenever we come back. The other one Phaedra was not able to cover this time was the varicella. So that's the chicken pox. That is 12 to 15 months. And the last one is the Hep A, and that's the hepatitis A. There are different types of hepatitis A, B, and C, but not all of them have immunizations for them or vaccinations for them. So yeah, again, we'll get into more detail with that, but this is kind of moving forward, and then the 4 to 6 month, they get a DTaP, or 4 to 6 years of age, they'll get a DTaP, a polio, an MMR, and a varicella. So there's a lot more to go, but the brunt force of it is done towards the beginning, and everything's kind of spread out to where it's not so back to back to back. So every time that they come in, they have to get a shot. So I hope this helps y'all guys out some, and I'll be giving you all my contact information if y'all have any questions or any concerns, and we would really appreciate it if y'all would fill out the questionnaire kind of about this teaching and this education program that we have going on right now. We just kind of want to get a feel on if it's been beneficial for y'all, if y'all found this informative, what y'all took from it, if y'all want to continue, if y'all choose to vaccinate, or if you choose not to vaccinate, why not, those types of things. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out, and I look forward to seeing y'all in 4 months.